Hey friends, imagine waking up tomorrow and finding out everyone on Earth is now a billionaire. Not just Jeff Bezos, not Elon Musk, not a handful of powerful families, but every single person. You, your neighbor, your mailman, the guy selling tea in Mumbai, the woman walking her dog in Paris. Sounds like a fantasy, right? But here's the twist, this idea isn't as far-fetched as it sounds, and it all begins with a single object, floating quietly in space between Mars and Jupiter. Asteroid 16 Psyche. NASA scientists estimate this one space rock could contain metal reserves worth over $700 quintillion. That's 700 with 18 zeros after it. Enough to give every human on Earth over $90 billion, in theory. But what happens if we actually bring that kind of wealth to Earth? Will it solve world poverty, or destroy the economy? Will we have a golden age of abundance, or a crash that makes the Great Depression look like a hiccup? Let's explore. And if this kind of deep, mind-bending dive interests you, consider subscribing. Right here on Mr. America, we unpack the stories the mainstream media just scratches the surface of. Part 1. What is Asteroid 16 Psyche, and why does it matter? Asteroid Psyche 16 isn't your typical dusty space rock. It's roughly 226 kilometers wide, about the size of Massachusetts or half the size of the UK. Unlike most asteroids, it's mostly metal, not rock or ice. Scientists believe it may be the exposed core of a protoplanet. A failed planet that lost its outer layers. It's like a window into the early solar system. But here's the kicker. It's packed with iron, nickel, and possibly gold and platinum. NASA's conservative estimates value the metals at $700 quintillion. To put that in context, the entire global economy in 2025 is worth about $110 trillion. Psyche 16 alone is over 6,000 times more. It's tempting to think, let's just mine it and solve poverty forever. But here's where things get complicated. If that much gold or iron were suddenly introduced into our economy, it would cause hyperinflation. Remember Economics 101? If supply goes up without demand increasing, value crashes. Think of it like this. If diamonds suddenly rained from the sky and everyone had a sack full, would they still be special? Nope. The same would happen with gold. Gold is currently valued at around $2,300 per ounce. But, if supply skyrocketed, the price would plummet. Your billions could be worth next to nothing. And it's not just theoretical, this kind of thing has already happened. Let's look at a few earthly examples. Venezuela, once one of the richest oil nations on Earth. But after flooding its economy with oil wealth without balancing demand, their currency collapsed. People used stacks of bills to buy bread. Spain in the 16th century. After discovering massive silver mines in the Americas, they brought so much silver into Europe that the metal lost much of its value. Prices rose, wealth inequality surged, and the Spanish Empire weakened. So if we were to mine Psyche 16, we wouldn't be unlocking unlimited wealth. We'd be shattering the delicate balance of value in our global economy. Still with me? And if you've made it this far, maybe consider subscribing. This is the kind of truth we love to unravel together here on Mr. America. Here's where it gets even more interesting. NASA launched the Psyche mission in October 2023, and it's currently en route. It's not going to mine the asteroid, it's a research mission to understand it better. Arrival is expected around August 2029. But make no mistake, this is the first step towards space mining. Private companies like Planetary Resources and Asteroid Mining Corporation are watching closely. And countries like China and Luxembourg have already passed laws supporting asteroid mining efforts. It's no longer science fiction, it's policy. Let's say in 20-30 years we develop the tech to mine Psyche 16 or similar asteroids. Will we see billionaires collapse? Maybe. Will currencies destabilize? Possibly. But the real truth is we're not bringing back gold to Earth in giant loads. Instead, what will likely happen is this: space-based economies. Materials mined from asteroids could stay in orbit, used to build space habitats, solar farms, moon bases and more. This avoids crashing the Earth economy while pushing human civilization into its next stage. It's not about everyone becoming a billionaire overnight, it's about creating a new system, one where Earth is no longer the only center of commerce. Psyche 16 is like a mirror, not just showing us what's out there, but showing us who we are. Obsessed with wealth, but still figuring out how to share it. Sitting on the edge of a new frontier, but still caught in old systems. The real question isn't, how much is the asteroid worth, it's, can we handle that kind of value responsibly? Let me know what you think. Should humanity pursue asteroid mining full throttle, or are we playing with economic fire, Drop your thoughts in the comments, I really want to hear your take on this. And if you're someone who enjoys stories that challenge conventional thinking, hit that subscribe button before you go. Here on Mr. America, we'll keep peeling back the layers of reality, one mystery at a time.